San Diego. It has been a sellout the last few days. Loyal SC ready to kick off this season.
Who scored it for New Mexico?
What it does mean is New Mexico in the playoff spot, like Darren says, so only a handful of matches to go. They're in a fourth spot, which is good enough to be in the postseason, so it's great news for New Mexico. San Diego on the other side, they're still in second, so that's good news, but really what this result does is it adds to what is on the line Wednesday at Orange County. San Diego still 4 points clear of OC. It's not as if San Diego could give up that second place spot on Wednesday. But if Orange County find a way to get a win at home, you have a couple more matches to go where anything can happen, and that home playoff game becomes a little bit more questionable at that point.
I would say so, and you know, this is one of those where we felt like we had seen this earlier this season, maybe some hints of this a little bit even last season, where we talked about late goals coming in against Loyal, and you were inclined to think that this was going to be something that Loyal had put in its rearview mirror, for the most part, because we're sitting here kicking over a couple of different scenarios, different times that it happened to San Diego Loyal in the past. You mentioned Sacramento here at Torero on July 3rd. It happened a handful of times earlier in the regular season to start as well, where late in the final 5 minutes, it felt like that was something that we weren't going to talk about anymore, except guess what, now we are. Hopefully that doesn't develop into something here down the stretch over the final 3 matches, Orange County, Oakland next Sunday, and then at Sacramento to wrap it up. But something that you thought was going to be in the past in the rearview mirror reared its ugly head today at Torero.
San Diego, before the match even kicked off, it actually happened last night, they clinched a playoff spot, and you're going to be able to get a potential home playoff match. All you have to do is put down a $25 deposit, and if San Diego Loyal are hosting a playoff game, you're going to be able to go to it right here, sdloyal.com/tickets. I hear Corey Herzog. Hello, Corey Herzog.
That means it's time for Buena Vesa. That means it's time to turn the microphone on. That means it's time for chocolate milk as well.
No, that's it. Look.
Here we go. Here we go. You guys are going to have to share today.
We can put it in a cup.
You can share.
That was Carter's birthday last week.
That was good. A lot of fun. Tiring at Disneyland.
Yes, I'm sure. Well, hey, let's start with the good news. Congratulations, you guys clinched a playoff spot last night. Congratulations on that. Draw today. We'll talk about it. Overall, though, match day, what is it? 29? You guys are in the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of teams don't make that objective. I mean, every team makes that objective before the season, and not many teams make it. So that's good for the club. It's good for the team and everything. But more importantly, we need to get more points so we can have more playoff games at home.
Yep, exactly. That's the second goal, right?
100%.
But in terms of checking that first box off, I'm sure that was
100%,
a pleasant thing to see watch the last night.
Yeah, 100%. First box checked off. Second box is home playoff game, so we need to keep going like that.
Uh-oh, chocolate milk down.
Uh-oh.
Second box is the home playoff game, winning that, and then obviously the third one is just winning it all, so we need to keep going.
So the late goal in this one obviously creates a draw. It adds to Wednesday a little bit because second place isn't done and dusted quite yet. You still have some work to do there. So it adds to what is already going to be an impactful match on Wednesday in Orange County.
100%. I mean, yeah, we're making it tough now. I mean, this would have been a huge 3 points going into Wednesday. Would have put a lot of safety under our belts. I mean, we still have, I think, the 1 point advantage. If the worst case scenario,
4 points.
Well, yeah, if we lose on Wednesday, we'd have a 1 point advantage.
Right.
Correct.
Yes. Well said.
And then we're home next weekend. But I mean, we're looking at every game as playoffs still. I mean, we need to win every game to get as many points as possible, because if there is an upset in the other bracket, we can have 2 playoff home games if we do well in the next three games. So that's what this was a tough 2 points to lose. I mean, it's kind of like a playoff game. I mean, we need to play all 90 minutes. It's a set piece, second phase. Just buckle down, clear it, get the second phase, clear that, and just run out the game.
So Orange County, it's a popular spot for you. Disneyland last week, and now you're going back up for a huge match for SD Loyal.
Definitely, I'm excited. We need these 3 points. It'll show, like, again, it's another playoff game. I mean, they're going to be in the playoffs, so they're a good team. They're a good team at home, so it's going to be tough.
Good. Darren will make the trip.
Yes,
He'll hand you the beer when you score.
We'll pack the Buena Vesa. We got you. You know that always.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
There you go.
Corey Herzog joining us on Matchday Live. Let's take a timeout. We'll chat it up with Landon Donovan.
Oh.
What do we need?
What are we looking?
12-pack.
Oh, do you?
The 12er? We're going to take a break.
get what's left
Landon
of the
Donovan
12-pack.
shortly on Matchday Live. Back after this.
At Chosen Foods, we are inspired by the vibrant culinary lifestyle of the Baja Med and, of course, by avocados. From our flagship avocado oil to our family of dressings, mayos, simmer sauces, and guacamoles, the versatility of all Chosen Foods avocado-based products offer you the freedom to be both healthy and creative in the kitchen. Join us in the sun-drenched utopia of Chosen Foods, the avocado. Celebrate it.
Your summer starts here. With big savings on a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer the best time of the year. But don't miss out on all the fun. See your Toyota dealer and catch a great deal today.
Right now, drive home a stylish new Corolla with a low $199 a month lease. Or you can save big with $1,500 factory cash back.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
During this pandemic, many families are worried about visiting healthcare facilities. I'm Dr. Gail Knight, Rady Children's Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer. I'd like to share with you the advice that I give my own family and friends. The best thing that you can do to keep your child healthy is to continue to keep routine appointments like vaccinations and regular checkups. This keeps you, your child, and our community as protected as possible. We are always open, we are here for you, and we are safe.
It's time to get moving with the financial partner that's here for your journey. From small steps to big milestones, USE Credit Union is here for you. With tools to help you bank fast, solutions to help you go far, and a team of dream makers that's ready to help you step forward with confidence. USE Credit Union.
All right, welcome back. Matchday Live, the post-match edition from Torero Stadium. Darren Smith, I'm Jordan Caruth. 1-1 the final score. We are about to chat it up with both Austin Guerrero and Landon Donovan following the 1-1 draw. So San Diego, they get the point. Now they get ready to go on the road at Orange County. Corey Herzog was talking about it in segment number 1. It's what wasn't already an impactful match. Wednesday in Orange County becomes even more impactful based on the result today. And Landon Donovan joins us here on Matchday Live. Hi, LD. Hello. Hello. We're over here. We were just talking about it. The last goal, I did not have a great vantage of it. I didn't see it. Did you have a great look at what happened on the last goal?
Yeah, pretty good. First of all, it's a great cross. Yeah. It's a great finish. We talked all week about they've scored, I think, over a third of their goals on set pieces. So it didn't come off the first part of the set piece, but the second phase, and we were very good the entire match, and the last moment we weren't. So give them credit. It's probably a fair result. They had some great chances that Austin made some very good saves on. We had some good chances too to probably kill the game off, but in the end, that's why this sport is so amazing, is things like that can happen.
We know you're in a playoff mindset, and the team is getting into the playoff mindset. This was a playoff matchup for New Mexico too. There was a lot on the line for them, and from here, I could feel it. Like, you can sense how much it mattered, both to the players and the fans that made the trip out here.
Yeah, they're in desperation mode, right? They're trying to get into the playoffs, and that's a great game for our team to feel. Last week was the same with Sacramento. Wednesday is going to be the same with Orange County, and probably Sunday again with Oakland. So these are good matches for us to have as we go through the final stretch of the season, and obviously we want to win. Not a great performance, some difficult moments probably because the pitch is a little choppy too for us, so it made it a little hard to play, but if we're a little better in one moment, we walk out with 3 points. But in the end, it was probably a fair result.
I gotta borrow this. Sorry, my mic passed away. I just want to talk about, number one, congratulations. You guys clinched a playoff spot last night, right? Let's remember that also. But two, your squad, your depth right now. You started this match with 5 MLS players on loan on the bench, and Jack Blake, and Charlie Adams. You're subbing in Augie Williams. Obviously, the disappointment of the match itself dropping points is what we're focused on. But just in terms of where you are as a club right now, heading into your final 3 matches with that kind of talent and that kind of bench, could you just tell us a little bit about how many options you have?
Yeah, it's good to have options. Unfortunately, we didn't make the play with those options off the bench, but it was good to get Jack Blake back. He's not played for close to 2 months. Great to have Ollie back, who's not played for 4 or 5 weeks, but you could tell there was some rust there. But the idea is to get them ready so when the playoffs are here that they're flying too. So we do that almost out of necessity for the big picture, but I thought our guys competed well. They weren't perfect on the night, but they competed well, and it was a good game. It was a good USL game, and you got to give New Mexico credit because they made the play in the end.
And their fans.
Yeah, their fans were great. They showed up. I mean, this is, again, we try to say we don't want to be like every other USL team on the field, off the field, the environment. So this felt like a real soccer game. It was great.
All right, the Landon Donovan post-match press conference continues here on Matchday Live.
Thank you, guys.
The point today sets up kind of a win and you clinched second. What are you looking for in that game from your team, and then what do you expect from the season?
Yeah, it's going to be similar to what last weekend was with Sacramento and what today was, is teams that are desperate to get into the playoffs. And we have some desperation to clinch a home playoff berth, a home playoff game. So it's going to be another great game. They are a very good team, playing very well at the moment, and I don't expect it to be easy either way. It's going to be a hard-fought game, and I think whoever makes the plays that count will win the game.
What are your thoughts of players Austin Guerrero having some of the best performances up to date so late in the year going into the playoffs? Is that reassuring for you and the squad as well as for the impact? How are you feeling going into the season?
Austin was great tonight, and he felt bad about a couple plays last week against Sacramento, and it was great to have him rebound with a really good performance. So I was happy for him with his performance. Obviously, he's gutted by the goal at the end, but it was good also to get some guys minutes who haven't played for a long time. We're playing the long game here, and yes, we need to win games. Yes, we need to get a home playoff game, but it's also important that we have our team fully ready for the playoffs. So we're getting guys healthy, have almost a full healthy squad now, and that makes competition real, and it should help push us forward. Sí, tratamos de jugar bien fútbol. Es difícil el momento con la cancha. Es difícil controlar el balón y jugar nuestro fútbol, pero el equipo está tratando de jugar bien y por eso estoy bien orgulloso, estoy bien contento con el equipo. El resultado no es perfecto, nos perdimos, es algo positivo, pero necesitamos ganar partidos así si queremos ser campeones, pues eso es la meta.
Son los equipos que seguramente te vas a enfrentar en playoffs, ¿no? ¿Es un buen examen antes, ya que se amarró el lugar en playoffs? ¿Es un buen examen?
Sí, claro que sí. Los partidos en los playoffs son así, son difíciles con equipos que no quieren hacer errores, que juegan más seguro, sin riesgo, y los partidos pueden ser así. Pues un buen examen para nosotros, y contra Orange County va a ser lo mismo, contra Oakland va a ser lo mismo, puede ser que contra Sacramento puede ser lo mismo, y yo creo que vamos a estar bien listos para lo que viene en los playoffs.
Has recuperado muchos jugadores lesionados. Hay mucha competencia interna porque muchos jóvenes que tuvieron la oportunidad por las lesiones de otros también lo hicieron muy bien en esta buena racha, ¿no?
Sí, tenemos un plantel que ha jugado muchos partidos, todos los jugadores, y ahora la más importante es que compiten para sus puestos, y eso va a pasar en las últimas 2 semanas, y lo que juega bien va a jugar. Es muy simple para mí. Cool. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Back to you.
It starts off with a little seed, and with a little love from nature, it sprouts to life. And when delicious fresh fruits and veggies are perfect, they are rushed to the home of fresh. Sprouts, where goodness grows.
Want the perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
I'm not even sure what's happening here, and I know it's fast, but I'm in love with you. We're gonna be together forevs, and I'm gonna keep you looking good, boo. That's why I got you unlimited washes. That's right, we're gonna binge wash, babe. Commit to your car. What are you waiting for?
All right, Matchday Live, the post-match edition, rolling on live from Torero Stadium. I'm Jordan Caruth alongside Austin Guerrero. We just finished up a 1-1 result here between New Mexico and San Diego. A late goal that ended up tying the game, so a point for each side, and joined now by Austin Guerrero. We just chatted about it with Landon Donovan. We didn't have a great look at the late goal from New Mexico. On this side, obviously you have a better vantage point. Tell us what happened in that final sequence. What did you see on your end?
Guy just got him behind on a cross, give away a set piece in the 94th minute. You never know what's going to happen. I think we just need to do a better job of closing out the game.
Yeah. This was an important match, not just for you guys, but also for New Mexico. There was a lot of intensity that came in from their side and their supporters as well. Did it feel like more than a regular season game?
Yeah, I mean, end of the season, everyone's fighting. Everyone wants to make playoffs. They're fighting. They have their hopes. We're trying to get the best seed as possible, so it felt like a playoff game. For me, it was a playoff game.
Wednesday now in Orange County. It was already a big match for San Diego just because of how it's shaping up here towards the end. But obviously today's result adds a little bit more to what's going to happen Wednesday. It's a team you know pretty well. You know Orange County, so you kind of know what to expect, I would imagine, coming up this week.
Yeah, I think in this league there's no small matches. From the first match of the year to right now, every single match, the mentality is it's a big match. And so this is just another game. But, it's massive in terms of where we're going to be at seed-wise in playoffs. And so we're going to go out there and, like I said before, it's another playoff game.
Cool. The Austin Guerrero press conference will continue right over here. Matchday Live rolls on. Thank you, Austin.
Yeah. Do you guys need this? You can hold it, though. Keep the mic.
Austin, you had an amazing save. You had an amazing performance. Still, the result you analyze what happened today, it was not a bad point, but
Yeah.
still you wanted to win.
It hurts, man. It hurts. To tie that feels like a loss, you know. It boiled down to the last few seconds of the game, and it's heartbreaking. Like, that feeling is something that hopefully we will remember and something that we learn from, because we can't allow this to happen again.
Just ask Landon that this is like a good test before the playoffs. You just said it felt like a playoff game. Talk about that, like the atmosphere and also the level of play.
That's a team we'll see in playoffs, or the level of a team we'll see in playoffs. Big, strong, competitive, fighting, you know, tooth and nail. It was an unbelievable matchup, and that's exactly what we're going to expect for whoever we end up playing in playoffs, and let that be a lesson.
Tough matchup coming up now. Is it a point, a good result considering what just happened today, or just one of the situations where we're just going to let it all out and try to get the win no matter what?
I don't think we're ever going to play a game and not try and get the win. You know, I think especially right now, the mentality is we're trying to take maximum points.
After a performance like this, how do you feel at the end of this season now, having a remarkable performance in a couple of saves and important stops that resulted in your team getting a point instead of 0 points? How does that make you feel coming into this last couple of games?
I think maybe tomorrow or in a couple of days when I look back at it, I'll feel good. In this moment right now, I'm heartbroken.
There seemed to be a lot of mutual respect after the amazing save on the Wehan free kick. You even high-fived each other. What is it like to kind of have a team like San Diego in their second year kind of get that respect from other players around the league?
Wehan's an unbelievable player. Both of the Wehan. There's another Wehan running around in the league, but they're both very good. And I think teams are starting to realize that coming into San Diego, and especially with the support that we have and playing here in this stadium, you know, it generates that respect, and people are starting to see it.
And how important is it for Wednesday to kind of try to secure that first home playoff match?
It's everything, man. It's everything. It's everything that the fans deserve. You know, the attendance has been unreal. The support's been unreal. The locals, the chavos, they deserve it. You know, they deserve it. Good. Thanks, guys.
It starts